Breaking news on coronavirus vaccine approval with Dr. Thompson Akwo, Ntuba, USA certified expert in global health. The Food and Drug Administration in the United States has authorized the emergency use of the BioNTech and Pfizer vaccine in its emergency authorization for usage in the United States. President Donald Trump, Secretary of Health and Human Services Alex Azar, the FDA Director, and other leading experts in global health infectious diseases, Dr. Anthony Fauci and others, have lauded the public-private partnership with the government putting in much money in human resources and research towards the production of the vaccine. With the FDA authorization, it is believed that as early as Monday, these vaccines will begin to be rolled out and injected to Americans in the United States. Pfizer has already started moving the vaccines in the cold or the ultra cold chains to the different states and counties and cities, health system centers where they will be administered to the people. Some of the pharmaceutical companies that are involved in the administration are CVS and other pharmaceutical institutions or centers. So far, America joins China, the United Kingdom, and Russia, who had already started vaccinating their people. But it must be noted that the Chinese vaccine was independently produced, assessed, and regulated for usage in China, which had begun far many more weeks or days ago. The same process had been taking place in Russia with the Russian-produced and regulated vaccine called the Sputnik. These vaccines have not been independently assessed and evaluated and accepted at the level of the United Nations. But it should be known that on the basis of sovereign natures of nations, certain countries decide to go on their own because they have the resources, the institutions, the manpower, and the capacity to be able to produce, to access this efficacy, safety, and to evaluate proper use in their countries. That is accepted by the United Nations, while there are other countries that are dependent on the United Nations for evaluating and accepting efficacy and safety and the production. That's why WHO is saying that there's a shortfall of almost 4.3 billion for the COVAX, and they act as accelerator or accelerating process for its vaccines to be delivered, especially to poor countries and middle-income countries. So Americans are getting ready, and by Monday, the vaccines will begin to be administered to Americans in the United States of America.